What in the name of the hockey gods is happening in the Big Apple? And more importantly, what does it mean for our Toronto Maple Leafs? Are we, as a fan base, ready to trade the undeniable heart and grit of Max Domi for the tantalizing, yet frustratingly unfulfilled potential of a former first overall pick? This isn't just a trade rumor, folks. This is a philosophical debate about the very identity of our team, a high-stakes gamble that could either propel us to the promised land or send us spiraling into another decade of what-ifs. Welcome back, everyone, to the channel where we don't just report the news, we dissect it, we feel it, and we live it. Today, the hockey world is buzzing with a rumor so audacious, so potentially game-changing, that it's shaking the foundations of two original six franchises. We're not talking about a minor tweak to the fourth line or a depth defenseman to shore up the third pairing. Oh, no, we are talking about a seismic shift, a potential acquisition that carries the weight of an entire draft class. Alexis Lafrenière, the prodigal son of the 2020 NHL draft, reportedly on the outs in New York and potentially heading north to the center of the hockey universe, Toronto. The whispers are growing louder, turning into shouts from the concrete canyons of Manhattan. The New York Rangers, a team built for immediate contention, are reportedly at their wits' end with Lafrenière. For seasons in, and the player once hailed as the next generational talent, the undisputed #1 pick, has yet to consistently deliver on that immense promise. It's January 2026, we're 47 games deep into the season, and the numbers speak a harsh truth. 9 goals. 9 goals for a player who was supposed to be a cornerstone, a franchise-altering force. The pressure cooker in New York is boiling over, and it seems Lafrenière is feeling the heat more than anyone. Head coach Mike Sullivan, a man known for his demanding style and unwavering commitment to effort, has reportedly had enough. The demotion to the third line, the public call-outs regarding team effort. These aren't just coaching decisions, they're distress signals, a clear indication that the Lafrenière experiment in New York is teetering on the brink of collapse. And that's where our beloved Maple Leafs and general manager Brad Treliving enter the fray. The proposed deal, currently setting the internet ablaze, is simple yet profound. Max Domi to the New York Rangers and Alexis Lafrenière to the Toronto Maple Leafs. On the surface, it's a one-for-one swap of forwards, but beneath that simplicity lies a chasm of risk and reward. For the Rangers, it's about immediate impact, about acquiring a player who embodies the grit, the snarl, and the playoff-ready mentality that Sullivan craves. Domi is a proven commodity in high-pressure situations, a versatile forward who can play center, drop the gloves, and provide that much-needed sandpaper. He's a soldier, as the saying goes, exactly the kind of player a win-now team like the Rangers would covet. But for us, for the Leafs, this isn't about immediate gratification. This is about the audacious pursuit of untapped potential, about believing in the possibility of unlocking a superstar, about a calculated gamble that could be the final piece of our Stanley Cup puzzle. The question isn't just if this trade happens, but if it should. Now, let's peel back the layers of this potential blockbuster and truly understand the seismic implications for both franchises, especially our Maple Leafs. The crisis in New York isn't just about Lafreniere's goal tally. It's about the suffocating weight of expectations that comes with being a first overall pick in a market like New York. Historically, players drafted first overall are expected to be immediate impact players, franchise cornerstones from day one. Think Sidney Crosby, Connor McDavid, Austin Matthews himself. Lafrenière, through no fault of his own, has struggled to meet those astronomical benchmarks. His offensive production has been inconsistent, his confidence appears to be wavering, and the relentless media scrutiny in New York has only amplified his struggles. This isn't a new phenomenon in the NHL. We've seen countless highly touted prospects falter under immense pressure, only to flourish in a new environment. Remember Taylor Hall? A former first overall pick who, after years of trying to be the guy in Edmonton, found a new lease on life in New Jersey, culminating in a Hart Trophy season. The narrative is eerily similar here. For the Rangers, the motivation is clear. They need a jolt, a proven playoff performer, and a player who fits their current identity. Max Domi, with his fiery demeanor, his ability to agitate, and his knack for clutch scoring, is a perfect fit for Mike Sullivan's system. He brings an edge of physicality that can be invaluable in the grind of the playoffs. His cap hit is manageable, and his versatility allows him to slot into multiple roles. From a purely tactical standpoint, Domi offers the Rangers a more immediate, tangible return on their investment than the long-term project Lafrenière has become. They're trading potential for certainty, a gamble for a sure thing, in their pursuit of the Stanley Cup right now. But for Toronto, this is where the real intrigue lies. Brad Treliving has shown a penchant for reclamation projects, for identifying players with immense talent who might just need a change of scenery to unlock their full potential. Lafrenière, at just 24 years old, still possesses the raw skill, the playmaking vision, and the offensive instincts that made him the consensus #1 pick. Imagine this, Leafs Nation. Lafrenière, freed from the burden of being the savior, playing alongside Auston Matthews. Picture his elite vision feeding pucks to the league's premier goal scorer. A top line of Lafrenière on the left wing, Matthews at center, and either Mitch Marner or William Nylander on the right. The offensive firepower, the creativity, the sheer unpredictability of such a line would be terrifying for opposing defenses. Even if he doesn't immediately slot into the top line, consider the possibilities on the second unit. A player like Lafrenière, with his high hockey IQ and soft hands, could elevate the play of anyone around him. Perhaps a line with Bobby McMann, known for his relentless forecheck and ability to dig pucks out, creating space for Lafrenière to work his magic and set up scoring chances. The potential for a dynamic, multifaceted attack is undeniable. This isn't just about adding a player, it's about adding a dimension to our offense that we currently lack. It's about betting on the belief that a player of Lafreniere's caliber, surrounded by the talent and less intense individual spotlight of Toronto, can finally blossom. The cap hit implications are also intriguing. While Domi's current deal is expiring, Lafrenière is still on his entry-level contract, offering cost control and flexibility for Treliving in the coming seasons. This isn't just a trade, it's a strategic move that could pay dividends for years to come, a high-risk, high-reward play that could define Treliving's tenure as GM. So, Leafs Nation, we stand at a crossroads, staring down a decision that could very well dictate the trajectory of our franchise for the foreseeable future. Do we cling to the known quantity, the proven grit, and the undeniable heart of Max Domi, a player who has endeared himself to the fan base with his relentless effort and playoff-style hockey? Or do we embrace the mystery box, the tantalizing yet unfulfilled promise of Alexis Lafrenière, a former first overall pick whose potential still burns brightly, waiting for the right environment to ignite? This is the ultimate hockey paradox, trading a player who perfectly embodies the grit and grind mentality for one who represents pure, unadulterated skill and offensive upside. The debate within the fan base is already raging, and it's a microcosm of the larger philosophical struggle that has plagued the Leafs for years. One side argues for stability, for proven performance, for the kind of reliable, hard-nosed hockey that wins in the playoffs. They'll point to Domi's ability to agitate, to draw penalties, to provide that much-needed edge when the games get tight. They'll warn against the dangers of another project, another highly touted prospect who might buckle under the pressure of the Toronto market. The other side, however, sees the vision. They see the potential for a truly elite offensive talent, a player who could elevate Auston Matthews' game even further, a piece that could unlock a new level of offensive creativity and dynamism. They believe in the change of scenery narrative, in the idea that Lafrenière, freed from the suffocating expectations of New York, could finally become the superstar he was always meant to be. If Lafrenière busts, if the change of scenery isn't enough, if he continues to struggle with consistency, then we lose a valuable, proven asset in Max Domi, and the team's overall edge could be diminished. The critics will be loud, and the what-ifs will haunt us. But if he booms, if he finds his stride alongside Matthews, if he becomes the dominant offensive force he was projected to be, then this trade isn't just a win, it's a Stanley Cup winning move. It's the kind of bold, visionary decision that defines legacies. It's the difference between another early playoff exit and hoisting Lord Stanley's mug. This isn't just a trade, it's a statement. It's Brad Treliving putting his stamp on this team, signaling a willingness to take calculated risks for immense rewards. It's about believing in the power of potential, even when the evidence is still developing. So, what's your verdict, Leafs Nation? Do you keep the proven warrior in Max Domi, or do you roll the dice on the untapped superstar in Alexis Lafrenière? I need your voice, your passion, and your vote in the comment section right now. Keep Domi or trade for Laffy. Let me know what you think, tell me why, and let's get this discussion going. And if you're as hyped as I am about the possibilities this trade presents, or even if you're vehemently against it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for all the latest, most in-depth Leafs analysis. We'll be breaking down every angle as this story develops. I'll see you in the next one.